This is a book review for Scales of Injustice, and I'm going to ask you, if you want to interrupt my reading, are you more interesting than the Scales of Injustice? This book is by J.G Posthumus from Three Ravens Publishing. You can find it where many books are sold. To set the stage, this is a sci-fi mystery with a slow burn romance built in. It is not the main point of the plot. So this is the second book set in the Corruption universe, and it is book one of the Injustice series. If you have not read book one in the Corruption universe, Hidden Motives, that's okay. I haven't read it either. I fully enjoyed it. You will see, if you have read it, book one in this universe, you will see some recurring characters. I'm going to do my best to do a review of a mystery book without any spoilers. So bear with me. This takes place couple decades after the Hidden Motives. And we know this because the characters are A, much older that overlap, and B, we are dealing with some of those characters' adult children. Violetta is the daughter of a military hero who has passed away several years before the story. Her mother was a human. Her father was a native to the planet they live on. Instead of following her parents' tradition of going into the military, she went into the police force. Skip forward some years, and you have her stumbling into some internal corruption in the police force, and in an attempt to deal with it, the police chief gets murdered before she gets there, and they think she's the one who did it. She has no other choice but to turn to a mob boss, and in the process of working with the mafia, discovers her old romance. So there's the slow burn, second chance romance subplot there. Through the course of it, if you like found family, you're going to find found family. You're actually going to specifically find military found family. And that is always a unique grouping. If you know about the military. I think that it was a very well done. She lays out the pieces throughout the novel, so you're not surprised when you know who did it. But it is a mystery. It's not so put out there that you're like, dude, why couldn't you figure it out from the starting? You get a feel for this world, that this is a world, honestly, with a lot of flux in it. It seems on the surface very organized, and everybody has their place. Everybody serves a couple years. Everybody, the entire motto of the planet is that everybody is of service to society. But as any society that is suddenly bringing in new people, there's some conflict and there's some things that the system needs to be reworked for. And the system hasn't really reworked for. And so she ends up having to explore some of that. There's, chases across the city, the underbelly, the literal underbelly of the city where they go into the underground. Family secrets get exposed, both her dad's and her mother's, which was interesting for her. I loved the characters. I'm mostly talking about her. I mean, she is the main character. She ends up working kind of stealthily with her partner on the police force, who I loved that character. I really want to see more of him in the upcoming books. Just the entire dynamic. There is a conspiracy theory aplenty. Actually, there's more than one. Nothing is handed to her. There are points where it might seem a little Mary Sue at points because she does have a lot of skills, but it is also explained in her backstory that she has these skills and I actually know people who have skills varietals like this because their parent was in the special forces and they were left to parent, and teaching was their kid. The skills that they learned in the military was how they bonded. So that definitely is there. She's not a Mary Sue. She's just incredibly well trained. She even observes at one point going, did my dad parent me or did my dad just kind of train me? So if you like the spice of a mafia, you like the conspiracy, you like a mystery, particularly a mystery, family secrets being exposed, but not all of them. There's still questions at the end of this book. Found family, you like the military vibe, you like the cop vibe, you're going to like this. There's humor, there's fun in it. I was roaring laughing at There's witty banter. I enjoyed it so much. So go check this book out. Tell me what you think of it, because I would love to know. And I'm betting you're going to say, yeah, you better be interesting for me to put down this book because it's good. I will add as a side note, Jenny is a really awesome person who outlined a lot of this and a lot of this world in this series with her son, who was a police officer and passed away in the line of duty. So it's dedicated to him. It's a really great story. Check it out.